Welcome everybody, it's Hazel. Today I want to share with you something which is about the framework, UI framework, ImGui. That's not really what I wanted, that's not the most important thing today. I wanted to share with you a couple of projects, a couple of applications that I have made using dear ImGui. First of all, let's talk about what ImGui is. ImGui is a real-time rendering UI library. You use it for applications that you make that needs real-time rendering UI. So for example, I use it, which is the UI framework for my game engine. The main thing is that I wanted to learn dear ImGui more. I wanted to learn more about it because I wanted to do some complex UI for my game engine, so I wanted to upgrade it. The problem is, it's not really a problem, it wasn't a problem, but I wanted to know more in order to do more for my game engine. So that was the entire plan. I went to the internet, and on Udemy there was an awesome course to a guy that I don't like. He was named something. But anyways, I'm going to have all of the resources, all of the code, his code, and my modified code down in the post or down in the comments. And so I went online to Udemy, and I have seen this amazing course. He has taught us 10 applications-ish, and at the end, I'm going to show you all of them, but not like today. Today we are going to go with the first and most simple or simplest application, which is a text editor. It was really one of the easiest ones. At the end, I am going to modify and upgrade my game engine UI live on Facebook. Yes, I am going to go live and update my game engine UI in front of everybody, which is not scary at all. It's fine, it's not that a big a deal. So the application, I am going to show you a file text editor application. It's pretty simple, made using your ImGui. I don't know the name of the person who taught me this, but it's fine. And I'm going to only show you the UI because it's going to take time to go through the code. In addition to, it's only a simple HPP and CPP files, which doesn't show that much of how to use architectures and how to design your project. It doesn't show anything. It's just a simple thing to show what ImGui could do, what you could do with ImGui. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I think let's jump right into it. So, and first of all, I don't know why my camera really just stops when I am using OBS with this thing. I'm going to upgrade it, know why in the future. It's fine, but I can make it work. Now, let's jump right into VS Code. Here goes the text editor code. It's just a renderer.hpp and renderer.cpp files. It's not that much. And the main.cpp. We care about the renderer.cpp and the renderer.hpp. The main.cpp, we don't really care about it that much. The windowing is done using ImGui. It's done using GLFW, of course. Another thing, we do have, this project does have support for Visual Studio for you who uses Visual Studio, and it works on VS Code. So it's going to be pretty portable for you, you know. Now, let's run it because I've told you I'm not really going to go through the code that much. going to come eventually. All right, so this is the application. It's just a normal text editor. We can write here, like, let's write a simple CPP application. So hash include IO stream int main and, for example, std cout hello world std handle, and we return 0. We're done. Now it's just this. It's pretty simple. Now we can add to this, like Professor said, we can add to this a button in order to compile it, like what we do in VS Code, like what I have just done right now. This would be a good upgrade. The thing is, I didn't really do these upgrades because I don't really have much time right now. But a really good thing would be is you telling me in the comments that, all right, you should do these things, like show us. And if you want, I can do it live for you. It's fine to me. Anyways, so you can write in here. We can do Control S in order to save. We can do escape. We could do Control L in order to load a file. So we do have save and load files. There is a bug in here which is about the lines, like when we write, for example, now it comes, there are 3 lines that I can't, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4 lines that I can't access. And yeah, that's a bug. That's one. So there are like upgrades that we could do, and there are some bugs. That's one of the bugs. When we want to save, we can save it with a name like main.text for now, because it's a text editor. We save, we clear, it clears everything, and when we load, we can say, all right, we want main.text, and then load it, and it loads. So functionality is good. It's working. There's another, which is the second bug, which is not really a bug, because sometimes you make your application as you can't really have it in full screen. That's what the professor have done. So when we really go like this in full screen, yeah, there are some problems in here at the edges. The ImGui window or ImGui TextEditor doesn't go full screen. So that's the second. I consider it almost kind of like a bug, but we have agreed on this with the professor, so it's fine. Anyways, what we could do in order to solve this is ImGui introduces something called docking. So we can dock this ImGui TextEditor window into a dockable area, and whatever we do, the dockable area is attached to the window, to the GLFW or Windows window, and we just dock on top of it, which is great, I think. In here it tells the file extension too, and it tells which file is opened, which is pretty good. I think these are like the notable things, the most notable things. So again, if you want me to edit these live or not, live or not, just tell me in the comments below and I'll do it live. I would be happy to do it. I hope my camera is still working. This is pretty much it, I think. So yeah. Anyways. Now, so yeah, again, the camera, this is annoying. Deal with it later. Anyways, that was it. I think it was pretty awesome. But like, what I want is, like, at the end, I want to modify my game engine UI. All of these are just things that I am training, like, and seeing, working with in order to modify the UI on my game engine, because that's when you hit it. That's when you hit your goal. Yeah, I think. And don't forget to follow, share, subscribe. Well, we're not on YouTube, but anyways. And leave a like. If you have any questions, you can leave them in a comment. I'd be happy to answer you. And don't forget, if you want me to update and modify this application, I would be happy to do it. I've told you that before. And I think it's time to say goodbye. Have a nice day wherever you were.